Ensure that the machine is empty, in a clean condition, and that the PA travel is at minimum. If necessary, drive the PA system forward so that the indicator on the HMI screen reads 0. Remove fuses from the control enclosure to isolate the electrical supply to the machine and ensure control panel is locked off with a padlock and sign. Remove the delivery end cover by removing all the nuts from the studs which are holding the cover in place. Jack off the cover using the threaded holes at the 3 and 9 o'clock positions. Lifting gear will be required to remove delivery end cover. Ensure the main shaft is supported as soon as possible once the delivery end is removed on 3000 kg and 5000 kg models. Remove the tension from the machine by slackening each lock nut and loosening each of the toggle ball end shafts. Remove guard rings from the face of each spider wheel. Note that the guard ring is made from several components. Withdraw a grinding bar assembly from the spider wheel assembly. Remove the lock nut and disassemble the grinding bar assembly. Turn the bar 180 degrees in both directions and reassemble the components using a new lock nut, making sure the lock nuts are tight on the toggles. Never reassemble with the old lock nuts and screws. Complete this for every grinding bar assembly. If replacing the grinding bars, discard the old bars and replace with new ones. Make sure the bolts and lock nuts are reassembled exactly as removed, with the nuts facing the cylinder wall, in the case of the 500 kg refiner conch. Refiner conch models from 1250 kg capacity upwards should have the head of the bolts nearest to the cylinder wall. Refit the new grinding bar assembly into the spider wheel assembly, taking care to maintain the same relationship between the tension springs and the tension ring pins. Repeat until all grinding bars have been turned or replaced. When all grinding bars have been fitted to the machine, check their pressure against the lining bars. A light force should only be required to lift the grinding bar from the lining bars. If pressure is too tight, the toggle arms should be adjusted to reduce the pressure. Remember to adjust each toggle arm by an equal amount, otherwise the pressure exerted by the grinding bars will not be uniform around the circumference of the cylinder wall. Now, replace the guard ring using Loctite and recheck that all lock nuts and bolts inside the machine are tight and secure. Remove old silicone sealant from the machine face of the end cover and the mating sealing face on the machine cylinder. Thoroughly clean and degrease these surfaces. Apply a generous bead of food-grade silicone sealant to the sealing surface of the machine cylinder. Refit the delivery end to the machine, refitting and tightening all nuts. Refit the safety switch. After the grinding bars have been reversed or renewed, the machine, like a new one, may require time to run in. This running in time should last no longer than 30 batches.